GearWebsite.com is your source for firearms-based playing cards and books. We also have mugs, shirts, and posters with designs that we've made live. Of course, we have patches. Every Friday is Free Patch Friday. We appreciate your support. Thank you for shopping at GearWebsites.com.
I'll be showing up for our trivia game, buddy. I'm sitting here looking at some dog. What a mean way to start the show, looking all grumpy. I don't think this lighting is working for you, buddy. Let's give him a biscuit. That'll get him happy. Oh, I don't have any audio. Stupid thing.
Hello? Is this working now? Oh, you dog. He's supposed to have done all this stuff before the show even starts. I have to go find out. Gunpowder Beauty said that it was working. I didn't see any light on here, and he assured me that the light should be on, and now there's no light, and we don't know what's happening. I'm going to try opening this up on another browser window. He thinks he can do this all from his phone, and I tell him he should use a laptop. Bought that laptop for a reason. But he thinks he can do this all from his... but he insists on using his phone for all of this. It's because he hung out with GJ for like a week. So, anyway, sorry about that. Somebody will be reprimanded for this. But I was about to test the functioning of the stream by giving this dog a biscuit. Sometimes he'll accept a biscuit. Not always. Oh, look. Get a little bit of a tail wag going. He does that when he sees the biscuits. Come on, buddy. You're gonna... No, just eat the biscuit. Here you go. Here's his biscuit. He's eating it. Yuck. I got drool all over me. Alright. So we're doing a... what do you call this? Trivia game. I don't know if I should send out links or what. We got about an hour. Maybe a little bit less because somebody didn't have anything set up right according to the way it's supposed to be set up here. Oh my goodness. What is this? Is this a tiny sound recorder that you can buy on Amazon? What? Look at that thing. But let's talk about trivia games. Listen, guy, you're not getting any more biscuits. We've got the Family Feud game. We can play this one. We've had some fun with this in the past. We've got this movie trivia. I don't know if I think we've played this one. I don't know if Gunpowder Beauty left, but nobody's saying anything, so maybe this will be the most boring trivia game ever. You know, I'll go live when I got a minute. I saw that it was within reasonable hours. We've had a lot of fun with this trivia situation. Lots of different cards in this one. Totally trivia. Who's the know-it-all in your family? Look at that. You can put this on his face and he will look through there. And then we have this one, which we played a little bit last time. I should have known that. A trivia game about things you ought to know. I think you can get all these except the Family Feud one still. Oh, right on. Thanks for the super chat. Let's give the co-host, who's the one getting the super chats here, sent to him. Okay, hold on. Fight and sleep. I hear that. This is for half of the euros or whatever they are. And then this is for... Listen, you gotta sit down. You should do this in a way that people are entertained by it and not like you've never ate a food before. They say that pugs are food driven, but I don't believe it. I don't think he cares that much about food. Really. He likes the flavor or whatever. You know, he's interested in the subtle flavor of this thing. He really wants to, just to see if it tastes the same as the last one. He's curious about the quality control of these biscuits because he's curious about maybe investing in the company. Tail wagging, that's a good sign. Oh my goodness. So, I don't know if anybody wants a link to join in and then compete for fabulous, I don't know, something. Otherwise, just throw random questions out there and slowly get them answered. We'll start with these movie ones. Everybody likes movies. Don't do that in my coffee, buddy. How about that? How about you don't do that by my coffee? Alright, we're going to open this up. I don't know if this one's available. This one might be available. Oh, you know what? We haven't ever played this one because the things are still sealed and I haven't decided. Should I make this movie trivia thing a gift? Like some kind of a prize? I tried to do this at a reasonable hour. Isn't this only like 10 o'clock Eastern? 8, 9, 10, 11. No, it's 11 o'clock Eastern, 10 o'clock Central. Is this, is there school right now? Oh my goodness. Yeah, I guess there's school right now, huh? Let's see. So, I guess we'll throw some of these Family Feud ones out here. That'll let people. That's a pretty good one for interactivity, I think. Actually, it probably is the best one for interactivity. So the first one is, maybe I should put the light over here. Name a city in Canada, which is a country everyone has heard of. Name a country in Canada that everyone has heard of. And the deal is, you can answer once. Don't be answering a whole bunch of times because then it ruins it. I forget, is that what happens? It's 3 in the morning in Scotland. Right on. Well, thanks for joining us. Hey, buddy, I'm just adjusting the camera. You're not getting anything. There we go. Now we have it adjusted to the cards. And then if he moves his face away, he won't be having to look at his ugly face all the time. These are cards. They're not for you. Name a city in Canada everyone's heard of. So far we have Gunpowder Beauty with Ontario. I think this is how we did it last time, right? Huh. I don't know if anybody else is going to be playing tonight, but nobody else answered. So would you quit licking these things? Quit licking them. Toronto, Montreal, I should probably be going this way. Ottawa, Calgary, Niagara Falls, Quebec City, Vancouver, Montreal, and Toronto. Oh, I know why. I think Ontario is a state up there. Or is it? I don't know. I've heard of it. I know Ontario is a thing. All right, so the next one is, try to do this without it revealing anything. Name something you should do if you get audited. That's an interesting one. Name something you should do if you get audited. Wow, I had a coughing fit. So let's try drinking something. Skid Mark saying panic. Do they have audits up there? All right, I think we just got 2 players tonight. So I'll go this way. I think this is the way to do it. You got your be calm and not panic. Interesting. Run, leave the country. Pray, worry or cry. Cooperate, honesty. Get a lawyer. Call an accountant. Or get your receipts in order. So I think Gunpowder wins that one also. Let's see. So then, let's see if Gizzard's maybe around. Holy crap! I haven't texted Gizzard since. Oh, this is on this account. I haven't texted Gizzard since January on this account. I don't know who else might be awake in the middle of the night, so I texted a couple of people. Let's see. So we'll go ahead and go to the next one. Sorry, I should have thrown another one up here instead of leaving everybody hanging. We'll blame the puppy because he's the one who said it reminded me about that. What are you making that noise for? Other than money, name something rich people have more of than most people. Other than money, name something rich people have more of than most people. Oh, you know what would be cool if I had some sort of a thing right here that I could set this card on and then it would just be sitting here the whole time. I think you can hear that other dog snoring in the other room. Both of these dogs are lazy, but this one hangs out closer to me. Skid saying property. I should have put this on the big channel. We're not getting very many viewers tonight. Yeah, well, you're not getting any more treats, buddy. Did you give that kid coffee? I would stop giving that kid coffee. I just seen your comment over here. I would quit giving that kid coffee at like 9 p.m. And then that way, probably be tired by 11. I'm not a parent, but it seems reasonable. Oh, we got Foss joining us. Oh, excuse me. Speed Racer joining us. Good evening.
Good evening. Yeah, there's a lot of chats going on right now.
Oh, there is?
Yeah.
Oh, who else is live right now?
Ron Wayne, Rich White.
Oh, okay. I had no idea.
Honda.
I don't care about Honda. Nobody watches
Well, I know,
Honda.
but
Watches
I'm
me.
just saying.
But those other folks are probably some of our viewers. So yeah. I didn't realize I'm corking. I'm corking right now. I'll just quit it, I guess. There's no need to force a cork on people. Got an echo. Really? Do you hear anything? I was having an echo the other day with an off-air chat.
Is it still echoing?
I don't know.
No. It's gone.
Okay.
Oh, no, still there.
Do you hear something when I'm talking? Or when you're talking?
Just me.
Like if I do that, does that help?
Nope.
You still hear it?
It's quieter, but it's still there.
Oh, you know what? I did click a button over here. Let me click this button back. I went to audio inside. Oh, let me do this in front of everybody. Hold on. Let me share this screen over here that I'm fiddling with, and then I'm going to push StreamYard in front of everybody, so it's going to mirror or whatever for a second here, but I went into settings and audio, and then I clicked this echo thing off, so I should turn that back on. Now, does it happen better, or does it go away?
I think it's gone. Yeah, it's
Okay,
gone.
now that I turn your volume up. Okay, maybe that needs to be on, and I had it off for some reason.
Oh, sounds good now.
Okay, yeah, sorry about that. Get rid of this, and actually, I don't think I need this at all. I sent Gizzard a link, so maybe it'll turn into something. Or should I just shut it off? I guess I just send Gizzard a link, but he could just jump in and off here or whatever. When do those guys go? Are they about to end, or did they just start? Like it's
Rich said he was getting ready to wrap it up, but that could be another hour with him.
What do they do?
Yeah.
I never watched his show. I thought it was wrestling.
No, that's like Saturdays, I think. He's got his own. Yeah, he's got his own wrestling channel now. He's split it off.
Oh, so what do they talk about on his show? Like politics and guns and stuff, or something else?
Kind of whatever comes up. Today it was Scotsman and Rich yelling. Well, Scotsman and Rich and Barbecue yelling.
Oh. About politics or just disagreement on grip angle or something like that?
Kind of politics-ish.
Okay.
But yeah.
Like political topics or something, or
Well, I had to do with January 6th. Then
yeah, okay. Like news of the day and whatever that's called. Okay. It's not like a reloading chat or something. It's like, no,
No.
300 blackout is better than whatever. Something else, AAC. Okay. Yeah, those are tough. I don't know. There's a lot of stuff going on right now for sure. But I had about an hour, so I figured I would go live to do just something. So I figured these things were working for when it was just the text chat, but it's only gunpowder and skid out there. I didn't plan it or nothing. I just figured I'd do it on a spur of the moment.
It's kind of what I figured because 8 o'clock seemed like an odd time for you.
Oh yeah, and I did it at like 7:45. It literally was just sitting here watching Cape Gunworks show because they went live, and I was like, oh dang, I missed it. And then I'm sitting here going, why am I watching this show that I could watch it anytime? I'll be up all night, so I could be watching this in the middle of the night when I'm working on something. And this is like prime time hours because I forget that now this is only 11 o'clock. Normally this would have been, I don't know, I'm in a different time zone. I'm 3 hours different, so it's earlier, or I need to do stuff way earlier to catch the East Coast, I guess. So anyway, I just thought I'd do something, but mainly I just wanted to take an hour and do something. So I figured trivia again was something that could be done in an hour. Tried to do the bingo, but I don't know enough people with the bingo cards. I'd have to do it like with some kind of lead time so that people with bingo cards could make plans to show up for it.
Yeah.
I could try doing bingo. I could do bingo like 5 numbers each show, and then the number of shows you watch. Would that work? The number of shows you watch, the more chances you get to hit your bingo card.
Wait, to what?
Kind of like they would just there's going to be 5 numbers randomly throughout a show. And
I got you.
I don't know if I would do it that way. Then you'd have to listen to every show to even get the bingo numbers. But essentially, add 5 more to the list every time you listen to a show. Maybe just have a segment where you read off all 5. I don't know, just a way to throw it around, have some fun, or make it more, what's the word, like a challenge or a difficulty level or whatever that would be called. So anyway, I'm going to keep going with these. There's fewer people watching, so I'm assuming it's still, if Skid and Gunpowder Beauty are still out there, they can participate, or if somebody else comes along. I'm doing this on the Gear channel also, so it's not like it's going out to, it's going out to probably 18 people or something when I go live like this. So you can participate with one, you know what I mean? Like, don't read off like 6 ideas or whatever. Name a children's story that takes place in the woods. Too bad Woods isn't here. He should know this one.
Do you want me to answer, or you want me to wait for?
Oh, I don't know. Do you think it's better for you to wait? Well, if you wait, then you see what their answers are. If you don't, then I say you got the same. Just say it, like you got, essentially you're a little bit faster because you're seeing it. There's a little bit less lag. But if you pick something that's obvious, then it was obvious. But if you pick something, I don't know. That anyway,
I'd
I
say
think you got. Go ahead.
Winnie the Pooh.
Oh, there you go. So we have Little Red Riding Hood, Hansel and Gretel, and Winnie the Pooh. I don't think there's anybody else out there, so I've been doing it this way. Snow White, I guess so. Robin Hood. All right. Goldilocks. Goldilocks. Isn't that the thing with the hair? That's in a castle.
No, that's the 3 Bears.
Oh, Goldilocks and the 3 Bears. Okay, I got you. Hansel and Gretel. There you go. Little Red Riding Hood.
Mm.
Oh, Dang. So they don't count Winnie the Pooh as a children's story, or I guess nobody knew
100
enough.
Acre Woods.
No, but I mean, I guess enough people didn't think of it. I don't know where they'd come up with Snow White, where 3 people. You tell me 3 people didn't know Winnie the Pooh? That's weird. When was this deck made? 2011? I don't know. I don't know if we did this one before or not. So somebody might have an unfair advantage if they've been in here before. Name something Popeye might have tattooed on his arm. Doesn't say does, but might. Because this is a Family Feud. You know, they're trying to be funny and whatever.
Oh.
So I don't think it has to be like accurate to whatever the cartoon had. So that's why they put the might in there instead of like does have tattooed on his arm. Because I think all he has is an anchor, right?
Yeah.
In the cartoon. But I guess you don't know what's up on his sleeve or something. So Gunpowder saying olive and Skidmark is saying anchor. You said anchor?
Yeah, it's probably like Heart, Battleship.
Yep, Heart, Mom, can of spinach, olive oil, and anchor. It's 54%. We may have done this one before too, because there's only 50 something in here. There's like 100 questions, I guess. And I usually do the ones on this side because they're easier to show to the camera. Tells me something a lot of people have that they can't afford. Something a lot of people have that they can't afford.
House.
Kids. Gunpowder Beauty said kids. He said house.
Yeah.
See what Anchor says, or see what Skidmark says Anchor. And everybody else that's out there could play. Skidmark says dog.
Yeah. Car's going to be on there.
And the card says from the survey in 2011, jewelry, clothes, bills. That's actually true. Cable, TV, cell phone. Doesn't cost that much. Credit cards.
I would have considered cell phone as bills and cable as bills.
Kinda, yeah, right? Because they're necessities almost. Credit cards, house, and then fancy car. So who did win that one? Kids wasn't even on here. Dog wasn't on here. What did you have?
I said house.
19%. These didn't lend themselves to doing, or did they? Let me try going over to some of these other ones just to mix it up a little bit. Somebody thinks there's cheats in there. Oh, I guess the answer's right there. I need to cover it up better. So, name the name of the South African town Soweto, now part of Johannesburg, was originally an abbreviation of what? Am I saying that right? Soweto? Soweto? The name of, everybody knows this one, right? People and places. The name of the South African town Soweto, now part of Johannesburg, was originally an abbreviation of what? Anyone? This one's a lot tougher. I feel like this one's a lot tougher than the Family Feud questions.
I don't know if I even understand the question.
Well, this word here, Soweto, is some kind of an abbreviation of something.
Southwest town?
Oh, nice. Skidmark said Southwest town. Oh, close. Southwestern townships. So I think that's the same thing. Pretty good. Is that something that they knew or they looked up, I wonder?
Gunpowder Beauty's got it.
Okay, this one's also very easy for everybody. In the Bible, who were the first 2 sons of Adam and Eve?
Cain and Abel.
don't know if that's right. Oh yeah, you're right. Oh my goodness. Are these really questions in here? I'm gonna go to this one. Oh, I just did that one. What the hell? In which mountain range would you find Pikes Peak? Everybody knew Cain and Abel. In which mountain range would you find Pikes Peak?
I don't remember.
Yeah, I've heard of it, but I wouldn't know except that I seen the answer.
This is where they have the race, Pikes Peak race.
Do they race up it?
Yep.
Sierra Nevada.
Skid mark.
Oh, I guess if I move my finger like that, then you see the answer, which was Rocky Mountains. So I'll try not to move my finger like that next time. All right. Gunpowder Beauty got that one. Which American composer has written the musical scores for the majority of Steven Spielberg films?
Williams.
Well played. John Williams. Australia is divided into how many states?
Ooh.
I think we looked it up one time, and there's the same number of people in Australia as there is in California, something like 40 million.
I think I remember this question
from here.
Yeah, because it's like 12, but I was thinking it was 6.
Skid is saying 5. Vampire Beauty says 6. Oh, it is 6.
Oh. What's 6?
Maybe you remember, but you remember. Yeah, exactly. You just remember it the other way. All right, so I'm going to go to You Ought to Known That, a game of things you ought to know. I don't remember if these were good or not. Let's see. Oh, okay, good. So the answer is on the other side, so I have no danger of showing you an answer, which is my fear when I'm doing it this way. Adobe Acrobat Reader is most frequently used to read computer files ending in what extension? I like this one. It's a nice common whatever.
Is it XML?
Oh, Adobe Acrobat Reader is most frequently used to read computer files ending in what extension? I need the I used to have the song from Jeopardy or whatever it was, the music that gave people like 10 seconds or something when we used to do the tactical quiz back in the olden days. Oh, nobody's answering that one. Adobe Acrobat Reader is for the PDF. Subtract 7 points if answered incorrectly. Ouch. That one hurt.
Oh.
Let's see. So everybody else knew not to answer that one, I guess. Gunpowder Beauties, we had it, though. Let's see. Does 0 stand for latitude or longitude on the equator? So when the equator, if you look at a location on the equator, it's going to have a 0 in it. Is that 0 the latitude or the longitude?
Latitude? Because longitude's in minutes, isn't it?
Well, they're both in minutes and degrees. They're minutes of an angle. But one of them is essentially up and down, and the other one is east. Like one of them is north and south, one of them is east and west, if you're looking at a map. So at the equator, though, is that longitude or latitude when you're talking? Because that's essentially 0 north and south.
Oh,
right?
okay.
That's what they're saying. You'd have 100, you'd have 360 degrees of the other one, whatever latitude or longitude of the other one. So we got two different ones out there too. Skid is saying long and Gunpowder saying lat. What do you think?
I said latitude.
Okay, here's how I remember it. I believe longitude is now I'm all messed up because I'm thinking about it, but longitude is up and down. So it's latitude. Subtract 5 points if answered incorrectly. So it's 0 degrees latitude. So you were correct. I thought longitude was up and down or north and south. Whose two best friends are Ron Weasley and Hermione Granger?
Hermione Granger.
Okay, so I was going to say Star Trek, but I don't know what this is.
No, it's Harry Potter.
So that's the name. That's the guy's
Yeah.
name. Harry Potter is the name of the movie and everything.
Yep.
I mean, I've seen them, but I wouldn't have remembered their names. I thought Ron Weasley was the guy from the kid from Star Trek.
Oh no, that was
Ron Wheaton?
yeah,
Something.
Wheaton is the actor's name.
I'm going to go down to this one. What does FAQ stand for? That one should be easy.
Frequently asked questions.
So essentially, this is, can you beat Foss without a lag? But anybody else is welcome. Sorry, everybody else is welcome to start their own chat. There's probably better ways to do this. Let's go with the bottom one. What is the Pink Panther? Wait, what is the Pink Panther that Inspector Clouseau searches for in the film of the same name? How about we do it this way? You just say if you know it or not.
I do know it.
Okay. So then we'll give everybody else a chance, and then you can say yours. How about that? That'll work. So
That's fine.
what is the Pink Panther that Inspector Clouseau searches for in the film of the same name? Skidmark's got it. A diamond. Subtract 2 points if answered incorrectly. I like this one. Just like random amount of points. Just I guess it has to do with how easy the question is, probably. Although with an easy question, they should subtract a lot of points, right? Okay, so what river in northern India is the most sacred river to Hindus? You know that one?
I do know it, and I cannot think of the name of it.
I keep thinking the Rhine for some reason, but that's not it. I know it.
Because it's the one that they
Good.
all bathe in, and that they have the funeral pyres in, that the huge catfish will wait for they'll see the fires and they'll wait for them to dump the bodies in the
Ooh.
water.
Really?
Yeah.
And then eat the people?
Yeah.
Well, dead people, I guess. Yeah, I didn't know about that part. I don't even remember this since a long time ago, like in school or something. They're both saying Ganges.
The Ganges.
Ganges. It is, in fact, the correct one. So 5 points if you were to be wrong about that. Let's see. What ingredient do people with celiac disease have to avoid in their diet? Everybody knows that one, probably.
Yeah.
We all know that one. Oh, okay. Here's one that might be more difficult. It says this is stuff I should have known that. I don't know about this one. Only one of the 7 wonders of ancient world still remains largely intact today. Which one?
Ooh.
Only one of the 7. I kind of do know it, I think. Only one of the 7 wonders of the ancient world still remains largely intact today. I don't think anybody would have known the celiac disease one like
No, everybody knows
10 years?
gluten.
10 years ago, but I'm saying
Yeah.
how long ago? Like, I don't know, maybe 10 for sure, maybe 5 even, but I think 10 for
Yeah.
sure.
I had a hippie chick yelling at me about gluten is killing people
Oh my
one
goodness.
time.
Everything
I
kills
don't know
people.
why.
Trick question. Everything kills people. What do you have for an answer? We've got Great Wall of China and Great Pyramid of Gaza.
I was thinking the pyramid.
Interesting. So I would have said the Colosseum, because I don't remember what the seven wonders are, but I know the Colosseum was one of them, I think, and it's kind of
Yeah, I was trying to remember because it was a lighthouse, the statue at Rhodes,
statue, some guy, and then some kind of other
hanging
thing.
gardens.
Oh yeah,
So,
gunpowder.
One of the temples.
So I guess the Great Wall of China is not in it because it's still there.
No, I don't think so.
I need to grab some more cards. There's a billion cards in here, and I picked like 4, and we're reading the same questions over and over. Oh, nice. Everyone's gonna know this one. What was Hillary Clinton's profession before entering politics?
Nag. She was a lawyer.
Powder Beauty says she only knows about it because the 9-year-old learned about it last week. That's not cheating. That's
Nope,
extra.
no
bonus.
one is no one.
Hooker.
Yeah.
Lawyer. Oh, that's
There's
probably
a lawyer. They're both lawyers.
Yep, lawyer. 4 points. Oh my goodness. Let's see. Here we go. If okay, I don't know how to say this. If a response is said to be laconic, what does that mean? This one.
Yeah. I don't know.
I don't either. I don't even know if I'm saying that right. I don't know if I've heard that word before. I mean, it must be like lacking or something. If a response is said to be laconic, like lacking in iconicness.
I looked it up.
Lacking words. Boom. That is very short and to the point, using few words. Subtract 6 points. So I'm going to use that next one in there. So it looks pretty good too. What fraction of a second is a millisecond? What fraction of a second is a millisecond?
It's a thousandth of a second.
This is unfair because the metrics are going to learn this. They're going to know this one way before us. We have to translate this into metric. Anybody metric can just know this one off by a skid mark. Got it.
I'm sorry, I wasn't supposed to answer. I forgot.
Yeah, but I think everybody knew it. Let's see. Okay, this one's a little bit tougher. I'm going to try doing it this way so I don't cover or uncover all the other questions right away. What comprises the layer in the stratosphere that protects us from the sun's harmful ultraviolet radiation?
I believe I know it.
What comprises the layer in the stratosphere that protects us from the sun's harmful ultraviolet radiation? Ionosphere? I think the ionosphere would be a different layer than the stratosphere. Or am I wrong? Because they're asking for what comprises the layer in the stratosphere.
Oh, that was my answer, was ionosphere.
Because I'm thinking it's more like ozone or something like what he's like Skid saying, ozone. Or maybe carbon dioxide or something like that. It's probably ozone because we only hear about ozone layer.
I misunderstood the question.
At least that's how I'm reading it. I'm flipping it over. Yeah, it's Osborne. 8 points if answered incorrectly. That's a lot of points because that's one that I don't think was all that obvious necessarily. When's the last time you heard about the ozone layer? I mean, we did back in the day a lot.
Well, when they said there was a hole, but then the hole closed, so they stopped talking about it.
Who appears on the American $100 bill? I guess that one's pretty easy.
There's a movie about it.
It's a movie about it.
Well, the title. They were bank robbers.
Gunpowder Beauty got it. I think she's winning. Oh, Skidmark's never seen one. They say like all about the Benjamins and stuff, right?
Yeah.
Like that kind of thing. I think that's where they figure everybody's going to know what it is. Like we all know what's on the Canadian dollar, silver dollar, because they call it a loonie. That's too easy. Okay, this one will be equally difficult for all of us, I think. What is the address of the British Prime Minister? Probably like Prime Minister at
Yeah, I know it.
England.com. You do know it?
Yep.
Something or other, Downey Street or whatever.
Yeah, it's
That's
number
probably...
10.
Oh, okay. I was thinking that was Sherlock Holmes. Oh, yeah, look at that. Number 10 Downing Street. I only know that from the movies, obviously. Or at least that's where I would learn it from. Maybe you got arrested or something. You had to go to their house. Or wait, no, that's the Prime Minister, not the... I was thinking, what do they call their police? Let's see. Oh, that's interesting. What was the name of the two brothers who published the fairy tale Cinderella, Rapunzel, and Sleeping Beauty in 1812?
I know the last name. I don't know the first names.
Well, what was the name? It says, so that's all I care about. I don't think you could, if you would have gave me $100, I wouldn't have known that two brothers wrote all three of those. I mean, I knew Disney didn't, but that makes sense.
They kind of collected some of the stories and then wrote them down.
Is it Grimm? Is that what it is? The Brothers
Yeah.
Grimm? Oh, okay. So they did a whole bunch more than that too, right?
Yeah.
Oh, it says who published. It didn't say who wrote it. So that's
like
all I did.
Thumbelina. Disney
Okay.
did a movie about them.
Oh, they did all these as movies, right?
Well, I mean about the Grimm brothers.
Oh,
and
they
all their
did?
stories.
Is it a cartoon or a movie?
It was live action.
I think I remember a movie called The Brothers Grimm. Is that what it is?
I don't remember. That is.
But
That could be.
I never watched it because it was a Disney movie. Probably I would have thought it was for kids or something. Let's see. Oh, I don't know this one. What Italian city is Romeo and Juliet set?
Oh, I know it, but I can't think of it.
I don't know if I ever knew it. I don't even know if I would have known it was Italy. I thought it was in England or something. Yeah, I'm pretty sure if somebody would have asked me, I would have said England. Somewhere where there's balconies and stone buildings, which is England. It's good to say in Venice. I don't remember any boats in it, though. Gunpowder saying Verona. She probably knows. She's a girl. Do you know what it is?
I don't know.
It is, in fact, Verona. It's essentially the rom-com of stuff we had to read as kids, so I'm sure girls retained it more than us. How long does it take for the Earth? Wait, how long does it take for the moon to rotate around the Earth?
It's the same as a female cycle.
Oh my goodness. My dog's sitting right here, buddy. Come on. Oh, there's Gizzard. You got here just in time to hear that one. Skid mark, 28 days. 1 month, 29.5 days. Oh, well, everybody's getting upset about that one. Let's see. This one should be easy for everybody. What color are the robes worn by a Buddhist monk?
The movies are all dirt colored.
I've seen a thing where if we would use the moon as our calendar, we'd have 13 months and they'd all be 28 days. You ever seen that?
No.
According to something I seen on Instagram, so I have all reason to believe it's true. If we had the moon as our calendar, there'd be 13 months and they'd all be 28 days, and it'd be real easy to, every week or whatever, you would have more consistent. Everything would be, more even. Orange. Gizzard saying brown. I'm pretty sure it's orange. Boom. Orange. 4 points if answered incorrectly. It's a hell of a way to start the show. Do you want to jump in, Gizzard? Well, I got like another 10 minutes or something. I got to get back to work. Is this allowed? Am I allowed to ask this one? If a woman can visit a gynecologist, what's the equivalent for a man?
Finger poke?
I don't even know what that is.
Proctologist.
Nope. Obstetrician. Gizzard's got it. Urologist. 7 points if answered incorrectly. Yeah, I wouldn't have known that one probably. Plus, I don't even think you have to have, you know what I'm saying? Like, who's telling me what doctor I can go see? This one should be easy. What happens to Bruce Banner when he gets angry? I was thinking about, like, for some reason, I was thinking about how that show came on right after Courtship of Eddie's Father, right?
Yeah.
But what would have happened if it went the other way around?
Then
everybody would have been waiting for that guy's dad to get mad. Like, oh man, don't get your dad mad. Let's see. So I'll grab some more Family Feud ones to wrap it up here. Let me go to the other side because I was always going to this side. So this side has the Family Feud logo on it. So they'll be different. Name something you might see in an old deserted house. Everybody gets one answer.
Ghost.
Name something you might see in an old deserted house. Bill Bixby was also on The Martian.
Yeah, but you don't like my favorite Martian. I think you have said before.
Me?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I didn't hardly ever watch it. That was a black and white show. But I didn't like too many of the shows that were like laugh tracks, old black and white shows. I did when I was a little kid when I first watched them or whatever, but I moved on. Or no, he's saying The Martian. Is that the same show? Okay, so we got dust, we got spider webs, and then dust again. Something you might see in an old deserted house. You got your, well, I know what I would say. I didn't look at this, but I would say your furniture with sheets on it, like they always had in the movies. Oh, it's my favorite Martian. Okay. Ghosts, 5. Broken windows. Nobody said that one. Mice. That's a good one. Dust. And then spider webs. Gunpowder Beauty wins that one. Almost like she knew something about old deserted houses. You never know.
She knows about dusting.
Oh, man. Name something name something you're instructed to do when dancing the hokey pokey. There's only so
Put
many
your
things
right foot
here.
in.
We got the right foot. Because there was another show called The Martian, I think. Because there's got the left foot. Got the left arm going. Turn yourself around. I think that's everybody out here. I think it would. I don't know. I was going to say shake it, but it doesn't look like that one. Where am I pushing this thing? So you got your left hand. You'll have to figure out which one wins. But essentially, it goes through, and it says, "Put your left foot in." Wow, there's so many iterations of this. So they went with left foot in. Which one did you say?
I'm number 3.
Put your right foot in. Okay.
Yeah.
Turn around would have been a good one. Gunpowder Beauty, I think, won with that one. Wait. No, Gizzard got left foot in. Is that the first thing they say in the show? I figured Shake It All About because that ends up with Shake It All About. You know, like they all lead to that. But yeah, that's actually a good question because there's like a million things that they say in that song. What you think about it? All right. Name someone people call when they're in trouble. Name someone people call when they're in trouble.
1 of 2 answers, and I would say mom, but
Skid already took mom because you waited around.
dad then.
Okay, so you got dad. Gunpowder's got police. Gizzard, if he's out there still. Name
Gizzard
someone.
said George.
We've got parents, which they put into 1. Fire department, lawyer, minister, and police. Interesting. The minister would be number 2. I mean, what kind of trouble are they talking about?
Spiritual.
Yeah, seriously. Let's see. So, name something that stops a baby from crying.
Shaking.
There's a whole bunch of things. Name something that doesn't hurt the baby. How about name something nice that stops a baby from crying?
A pacifier.
Like a heavy refrigerator. Like that'd be mean. Name something that stops a baby from crying. Now I have shaken this little baby when he's crying. When he's making his noises, but that's not in the mean type of way. Oops. Well, Gunpowder, which isn't going to win this one anyway. So here's some things to help the ladies out there. You could try holding the baby, rocking the baby, pacifying the baby, or bottling the baby.
Have you seen the video where they throw the slice of cheese on the baby?
No.
And they stop crying.
Like a slice of American cheese on a kid?
Yeah.
Yeah, you'd probably get, like, what's the word? Like, confused and then offended. I'm sure the kid gets offended right after that. Oh, this is interesting. Just, you okay, dog? What's going on? Looks like he didn't know what he wanted to do next. Which state has produced the most Miss Americas? Miss Americas.
Oh.
Which state has produced the most Miss Americas? I wonder if the answers have to do with the numbers. You know what I mean? Like states with the most populations.
That's what I was thinking.
I mean, I know what the answers are, so I looked, but I don't know what states have the most population, really. I mean, I know what they are.
That's a
but I don't know
tough
which
one.
order they're in.
I'll just say California.
It's good to see in California. Good better say Texas. Biased. Gizzard is staying out of this one, I guess. Gizzard. I thought Gizzard had a link.
Gizzard defaults to Kansas.
Every time he does an answer, it defaults to Kansas. Virginia, Louisiana, and then these are just numbers of people answering, not having anything to do with the number of Miss Americas. Florida, New York, Alabama, Georgia, Texas, California. I don't have any idea if they polled 100 people, what's the odds that anybody in there even knew? You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
you could guess, but it doesn't mean you know anything. You know, at least for me, like I could guess, but I would have no idea how many actual people. So I wonder how many of the people they poll like actually had an educated guess or just guessed. Oops. We'll make this one the last one. Oh, how apropos. I didn't set this up. It just happened. Name something Ireland is famous for. And we're filming this on, what is this? St. Patrick's Day. So I was wondering,
people.
I got up this morning, I was looking at the Instagram, and I'm like, why is there so many posts about St. Patrick's Day? When is that? And then I'm like, oh, shit, it's today. Thought everybody was getting ready for St. Patrick's Day. So, okay, we got potatoes, Irish whiskey, and shamrocks. Would you say leprechauns? So we got 4 different answers. That's a good way to end it. And the answers is green color, rip off, whiskey. Oh, that's derogatory. Fighting, that's racist. Blarney Stone. Okay, I guess. There's your leprechaun. Potatoes, also racist. And shamrock or clover tack. So Skid wins that one. Or no, wait. Gunpowder Beauty did have one in there. Whiskey. Redheads. That's also a good one. They don't have the kilts, do they?
No, that's Scottish.
Okay. They probably don't care if you mix them up. Oh, sorry. I thought I threw a link at you at Instagram already. I'm sorry. So with that, though, I'm going to wrap it up because I do have some other stuff. I just figured since it was a little bit earlier, I didn't realize I was Cork and Rich and everybody. I looked around. I didn't see anybody live. So I just figured I could sneak an hour trivia game in here. I can't say I'm going to do it on the regular. I'll try to get it on Wednesdays again once I can get taxes and everything else that I've been distracted with having to do. I'm going to try to get the tactical quiz going again, and we'll incorporate some of this stuff into that, including some of the stuff we made custom for the tactical quiz. Otherwise, thanks for Foster jumping in, and everybody else, Gunpowder for winning. I think we could safely say Gunpowder won the most of these. Skid, though, came in second. And thanks for the super chat. Much appreciated. This channel doesn't ever get anything like a super chat. So very, very cool. Thank you. And I can't find it now. Where did it go? Oh, wow. You know what? When you have a contest or a trivia contest, then there's a ton of comments. There was a very long list of comments to scroll through there. So thanks everybody for joining and being part of it. That makes you think. And if you're trying to get views and clicks and that kind of stuff on your channel, consider doing something like a contest or something, because I mean it inadvertently created a ton of comments on the live stream. Usually the platforms like interactivity, so that might be a way to say it. Let's see. Okay, well, again, thanks everybody for joining us, and I'll throw a quick link out here to. You know what? Oh wait, here chat for a bit, and I'll put the new commercial up. I haven't put the new commercial up yet. Will it take it on the first try? Let's see. I downloaded it already. Where did I put it? Where did I download it to? Oh, I know I downloaded it too. Oh, did I put it in Daily Gun Show though? Oh, no. I put it in Gear Websites, I think. Have you tried uploading it into StreamYard?
No.
Is it shorter than the other one?
It's longer.
No, it's 40 seconds. It's 7 seconds shorter than the other one.
Oh, is it? I thought it felt longer.
Oh, anyway, thanks for doing this here. Just so everybody can see the premiere of this one.
Sir, why are you in Barry's fishing net? He ran right into it. Get your stinking paws off me, you damn dirty apes. First off, that is incredibly rude. You ran straight into Barry's fishing net. It's ruined. How is Barry gonna fish now? I'm just trying to find some patches and some stickers. Well, all you have to do is go to gearwebsites.com and you can find 2A-related stickers and patches. And even if you need web consulting, technology consulting, 3D printing, anything like that, gearwebsites.com. Now, please get out of the net. I'm sorry, jerk.
And we just got the news that we were able to bore a little baby to sleep. So we accomplished our job. Awesome. So everybody, thanks again for joining us. There was a whole bunch of people. Everybody else must have ended that I was quirking because we got a whole bunch of people joining us at the end here. But I do got to end. I can't afford to keep playing all night. But it was fun to have a little time to play around a little bit. And anyway, yeah. So thanks for joining us.